Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm Trey. I'm going to be going over the training with you guys today. Now, we do have quite a large group, so for this training today, we only have allotted 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is take all your questions at the very end. So as we go throughout the training, go ahead and write those down, and then I'll make sure they're all covered at the end. Okay. First, I'm going to kind of go over the agenda with everyone. We're going to be going over the different tools you're going to need for this making of the sandwich. Then I'm going to go into the steps on how to make the sandwich. We'll talk about some troubleshooting, what you'll do if there's any mistakes made, and then at the very end, we'll go over some question and answers. Okay, the very first step. Let's gather all of our equipment. The 3 things you're going to need is your butter knife. You're going to need 2 slices of your favorite type of bread, and then you're going to need some peanut butter and jelly. Now I'm going to kind of go through the steps on how to make this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But before I go forward, I want to take a little poll here and ask the audience, what is your preferred jelly? Do you like a strawberry or do you like a grape? Go ahead and answer the poll question now. I'm going to leave it up for about 10 seconds. All right, we already got some responses. Okay, looks like strawberry won. I'm actually a little surprised. You know, grape's kind of the staple, but strawberry is coming in strong. So we'll pretend to use strawberry today. Okay, for our first step, we're going to be coating the knife with the peanut butter, and you're going to go ahead and lather it up and spread it very evenly on the bread. I know in my past, I've made a peanut butter and jelly, and I've been like in a huge hurry, and I accidentally will, not make it as even, and then when you're going in to eat the sandwich, you get these huge chunks of jelly or huge chunks of peanut butter. So make sure you're doing a nice thin layer, completely coated, and then we're going to do that again with the jelly. We're going to take the knife, use that to coat the other slice of bread, and we will have our jelly nice and spread throughout. Then our next step is going to be combining that peanut butter and jelly, both the sides facing each other, into a sandwich. Now this is where you guys can get a little creative. You can cut the sandwich kind of however you want. I highly recommend to do option B here, the nice diagonal cut. Gives you a little bit more of the options of where to bite, but a horizontal cut is always a great staple option as well. Now, you know what? Things happen. We have to do some troubleshooting. Maybe your sandwich looks like the one on the screen. You know what? It's okay. We can make everything right. So what I would encourage you to do, if it's a little bit too far done, start over. Let's review our steps, kind of go through the process, come up with a game plan, and then move forward. There's no harm in trying again, making sure that you're doing things right. I think it's really smart to kind of review the steps before you even get started, just to make sure you're not missing anything. Okay, class, and like I promised, I am going to leave some time for questions. So does anyone have any questions today for this training? All right, perfect. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining this training.